So my name is Sweeney, and I'm at the University of Florida, and I direct a myology institute at the University of Florida. And so my interest is to try to connect with Italian researchers as well as other European researchers who also are interested in understanding how muscle works and how to improve muscle function. So this is a meeting that focuses on that, and so it's a very interesting meeting for me. Plus I get to meet with people from the Padua Muscle Institute, which I'm hoping can have close interactions with our own muscle institute. So my interest in muscle is based on two things. One is the loss of muscle that all of us have when we get old, and trying to think of ways to counter that so that people, when they get old, are not weak and can still function normally. But also I'm interested in muscular dystrophy, because this is a disease where the muscle's either very weak or the muscle gets destroyed, and so trying to figure out ways to stop the loss of the muscle. So this meeting is focused on these sorts of issues: how you build muscle, what is the normal control over muscle, what happens in muscle disease that makes the muscle go away, essentially. And so all of these things are well integrated. And so I think when we solve the problem of some of these rare muscle diseases, we can also start to solve the problems of how to keep people stronger when they get old. Because this is one of the major problems that we all face, that our quality of life decreases because our muscles are no longer strong enough to do what we want to do in our everyday lives. Well, these sort of scientific meetings are very important because you exchange ideas from lots of different people who are interested in similar topics, but they come at them from very different approaches, and they have different insights. And so a key piece of what you may be missing to solve your problem, somebody else may have already solved. And so to put everybody together in a community of researchers makes things move much faster and much more efficiently. And so meetings are the main way that people can really discuss ideas and emerging ideas, because you can read what people publish, but it's often 2 or 3 years after they've done it. And so from meetings, you can understand what's really happening at that moment and begin to really, get new ideas that help what you're doing, as well as you can give them ideas to help what they're doing. Being healthy means that you have to exercise. And as we become more dependent on technology, we exercise less and less. And so I'm interested in trying to find ways to counteract that. Obviously, exercise is the best way to counteract it. But you get to a point, especially in the elderly, where sometimes exercise is not so easy because they have other problems. And so to try to find ways to promote healthy muscle, to basically mimic exercise and try to keep the muscles healthy, even if you can't exercise as much as you should. This is one of the goals of our field. Well, I think if you can exercise, you should exercise, because that's really the best way to stay healthy. But also nutrition is really important, and so there's lots of things to promote a healthy lifestyle, and we do so many things in our societies that work against a healthy lifestyle. So I think it is important to understand the consequences of the modern lifestyle, and technology brings lots of great things with it, but it's not always, as you say, it's not always so good for our health.